We also need to break down UNC and Duke. I felt like that's all people were talking about leading up to the bracket being announced. Everybody was saying Duke was going to be a 1 seed. I was like, no, Duke is not going to be a 1 seed. Nick thought for sure Duke would be a 1 seed. I said, not a chance. UNC deserves the 1 seed over it. Here's where we disagree.
Yes, I think a little bit of recency bias comes in here with the committee. Duke has been fantastic of late. They've won 5 of the last 6 games. 5 of those games were against top 25 teams. They're 4-1 against those teams. And to end the ACC tournament, they beat Louisville, a 2 seed, North Carolina, a 1 seed, and Notre Dame, a 5 seed. They also have 7 wins against the RPI top 25. They won their conference tournament. I think the committee really values that. We saw that with Arizona getting a good seed from winning the Pac-12. I think Duke was a little shaky in the beginning of the season. I'm going to give them a pass on that because of the injuries to people like Harry Giles. Coach K was away for back surgery. Grayson Allen was tripping opponents and getting suspended, doing Grayson Allen type things.
Yeah, but
so I can see where they're coming from, but body of work overall, I think UNC might have a case, but I would give it to Duke.
100%, and I think that that's what the problem is when it comes to these brackets, because I think a lot of the times people are only focused on the tournaments, the conference tournaments. Yes, Duke won the ACC tournament. Very, very respectful right there. That is a great thing that they did. But you have to look at UNC's overall. They were number 1 in the ACC. They had 11 top 50 wins. Duke had 12. Okay. They got 1 more than UNC did. But Duke was number 5 in the ACC during the season. UNC is number 1. So they win the regular season. Duke wins the tournament. I remember 2 years ago when I was working for the ACC, Coach K was kind of like, they lost to Duke in the semifinal, or they lost to Notre Dame in the semifinal game. In his press conference, he's like, on to March Madness, on to the NCAA tournament. The ACC tournament's great, but it's on to the NCAA tournament. And for me, I don't think if they had won the ACC tournament, people would be talking about them as much. I think they would be more nervous, but I don't think that everyone would say, they should be a number 1 seed. I don't know.
Yeah, they had to win the ACC tournament to have any shot of getting a number 1 seed. But I think a 2 seed is pretty respectable for them. I mean,
yeah.
They had a really good season. As we said, they ended it really well. They're playing their best basketball of the season, which often is really what matters at this time. Tatum has been fantastic. Giles is healthy. Luke Kennard has been amazing for them. He's their leading scorer. So
Grayson Allen.
Not
tripping people.
No, hopefully he doesn't do that. No, but they have as much depth and talent as any team in the country, and obviously extremely well coached and plenty of experience. So could go either way, but in the end, the committee liked UNC just a little bit better.
And you agree with me, UNC's body of work over the season was better than Duke's.
I think if you combine the 2 regular season and conference tournament, I think it's slightly better.